Lord Kuthumi, yes, we are meeting up with him today. It was a first for me because I'm not too familiar with him, but he wanted to come through, so that's who we will connect with, and he will take us to this wonderful place of wisdom. Hello and welcome, beautiful, radiant soul. It's so good to be here with you. Lord Kuthumi, yes, we are meeting up with him today. It was a first for me because I'm not too familiar with him, but he wanted to come through, so that's who we will connect with, and he will take us to this wonderful place of wisdom. But before we get to that, let me ask you to subscribe to this channel, to give this video a like, and to share it with others. My name is Inge van Stralen, and I am a Pleiadian Lightworker and Galactic Priestess. I help Lightworkers reconnect with their multidimensional selves so that they can fully embody their soul mission here on Earth and serve their life's purpose, so that we can help humanity and planet Earth shift through this whole evolutionary phase. And I do that through one-on-one sessions, workshops, online programs, and videos with meditations such as the one you are watching now. Let's just get started. Let's dig in. Let's dig in with Lord Kuthumi. And this is not a master that I am particularly familiar with. He is part of the board, well, not the board, but the higher council of the Dolphin Star Temple Mystery School. So he brings to this higher council his wisdom. And so in that capacity, I have worked with him, but never really one-on-one. So it's just so exciting to work with him. Anyway, so Lord Kuthumi, yeah, I asked him for a description or what he does and who he is. And he is an Ascended Master, beautiful energy, very centered. Yeah, well, now all of the Ascended Masters that I connect with are always centered, but he has this calm about him, really like this solidity. Yeah, that wisdom. That was my cat. All right, never mind. So he has that solidity and that wisdom ingrained in his frequency. So it's very calming to connect with him. And he oversees the teachings of mystery schools, but not just mystery schools here on Earth, but, you know, in also like the astro classes. I don't know if you've ever been, probably you have, but you just, if you don't remember, you know, that's fine. Because, you know, a lot of us travel there when we are asleep to receive education, you know, extra training, or sometimes even teach to others. So he oversees that wisdom, and he is here to help us and this planet to reconnect with that deep, deep wisdom. And it is important to connect to that, but really from a different place, not just from a knowledge place of you know, I know what it is, you know, I know the truth, there is one path forward, but he is telling us that there are many, many paths, and he kind of oversees them all. So it doesn't really matter what path you're on, he oversees them, you know, as long as it's like a path to enlightenment. And he, yeah, he will help, that knowledge anchor here on earth, and to guide us light workers on our path to knowledge, to wisdom, and not so much knowledge but wisdom. And wisdom is the knowledge here in your crystal center, in your soul center here, that has to do with seeing things, knowing things on a very intuitive, deeper level, and connecting that with the heart, with the sun center here, with love and joy. And when they are combined, knowledge and love combined is wisdom. That's so beautiful. Thank you, Lord Kuthumi. And it feels so true. All right. Anything else that you would like to tell us? Yeah, in these times, what we need to do as light workers is go back to that wisdom and not knowledge, not just science. And science can be based on knowledge, but not always. But go back to the inner knowing, the inner truth that and then connect it with love, and those two combined will lead you on the right path. And also let go of judgments. Don't judge. There are many paths, and just as long as you follow your path in alignment, then you cannot go wrong. And we sometimes as humans tend to judge whatever another is doing, and it may be, and it doesn't mean that we do it out of like spite or anything, or because we see things differently. But we, as light workers in a human body, we see everything from a human perspective, so a very limited perspective. If you see something from a higher perspective, from a multidimensional perspective, if you'd like to call it that, things can look very different if you look at it from a soul perspective, because you don't know what someone else is doing or what someone else is trying to create, or what is in his or her soul contract to experience or to set in motion. Whatever you do, wherever you stand on certain issues. No, let's just, okay. The example he gives is just very extreme, but it, and that illustrates how much it is needed to let go of our judgments and our limited perspectives, and to embrace all that is, and be accepting of everyone. All right, so the comparison that he gives, or the example he gives, is someone who joins like a secret organization, and I'm not naming names, but you kind of know. And like when he just told me that, I was already like, oh my gosh, no way, and yeah, I would not be in favor of that. And I don't know if I would, how I would react if I knew someone was doing that. But he is saying you don't know why someone is there. Someone may be following a deep impulse, a really follow their soul contract, and it could be that that person needs to experience something there, that he or she is there to bring a spark of light, or to create a crack where light can come through, and you don't know because you just see that person in there and you think, oh my gosh, you had so much potential. but you don't know. So, and from a human perspective, it's very difficult to say. So he says, that is wisdom. That is true wisdom, to look at it from all possible angles and let go of judgment. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. There's one more thing. He's also part of the Galactic Federation. So and helping them with trainings and teachings and preparing light workers with the training that they need. All right. I don't want to talk too much. I've already talked a lot, I think. Let's just experience his energy. And yeah, what we're going to do is go inside. And he, okay, receive some clearings on our sun center here, our soul center, and our crystal center here. So like the wisdom centers. So all the, well, things that are holding us back. We're going to receive some clearing. Oh, also, we're going to get rid of some contracts that we have with groups and organizations, individuals, institutions that tell us what to do or have the wisdom, the only wisdom. So it could be like a teacher you had, a spiritual teacher, even in maybe this life or a past life, like a guru who said, okay, this is the only way forward, and which could maybe serve you in that life or in that particular circumstance, but is no longer serving you and is blocking you from having different perspectives, or a church organization that projects their truth onto you, or it doesn't have to be a church, could be religious organization, whatever religion yeah is influencing you still, or it could be science organization, or I don't know, whatever it is that is holding that frequency, that is blocking you from true wisdom. We'll get rid of those contracts, and then we will be taken to a special place for knowledge, where knowledge is kept for us. And it could be that maybe an ancient temple that you belong to in a past life that still holds information for you, or it could be like somewhere among the stars, or a different dimension, a different planet, different timeline in the future. Maybe you will be taken to this wonderful place where you will receive wisdom, or knowledge that was lost to you, and it could come to you in as a message from a being, or maybe it is a symbol or a book or light or a crystal, whatever it is. Yeah, the drill, right? That's what we'll be doing. So make sure you're comfortable. Yeah, sit down, lie down, and make sure you have about 15 minutes to yourself. Okay, sip of tea. Another one. Okay, let's get going. Okay. We start, as always, with taking a couple of deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. And again, deep breath in and deep breath out. And one more time, breathe in and breathe out. Welcome. and ground yourself in whatever technique or whatever way you know how. If you're familiar with Pleiadian Lightwork, ground yourself with your grounding cord from your first or second chakra, or use your own technique. And if you don't know how to ground yet, breathe into the soles of your feet and the tip of your tailbone. And from there, grow roots into the earth, deep, deep into the earth. And breathe in earth energy through your grounding cord, through your roots. Breathe in earth energy and fill your body with earth energy. And I call upon the Pleiadian emissaries of light. I ask them to join us in our individual spaces, to clear our individual spaces, and to put a protective circle around our spaces. A golden circle. And I ask the Pleiadian emissaries of light to connect all these golden circles so that we're all in one big energetic circle, energetic space. I ask Archangel Michael of light and love to seal this space with his sword of truth. And I set the intention that we will use this meditation for our personal growth and to make the world a better place. So be it, so be it, so be it. I call upon the Dolphin Star Temple Higher Council of Light, and I ask them to transform our energetic space into a sacred Dolphin Star Temple space. I ask for the crystalline pillars to be placed around our space, to make a connection with the earth, star, crystal, and the crystalline grid. Thank you. Breathe. And I ask the Pleiadian, Sirian, and Andromedan emissaries of light for the following cones of light to be placed above and below our auras and above and below our energetic space. I call upon our higher selves to stand before us. If you're familiar with Pleiadian Lightwork, this is the moment to pull in your higher self connections. And otherwise, feel your higher self standing in front of you and pouring love from his or her heart into your heart, filling your heart with love. From your heart, creating a connection up through the dimensions to the house of your higher self. And then from your heart, a connection all the way down through all the layers of the earth to the light heart of Mother Earth, the Earth Star Crystal. Lord Kuthumi of light and love, I ask you to fill this space with your guidance, your wisdom, your knowledge, your love, your wisdom. Lord Kuthumi is bringing his helpers, light beings, into our sacred space. I ask Lord Kuthumi to stand in front of us with some of his helpers. And you may experience them as angels or light beings, star beings, archangels, priests, priestesses, whatever is right for you, whatever feels right for you. Connected to what you need to receive. The light beings and Master Kuthumi pour energy from their hands, their hearts, their eyes, and their crystal centers, their third eyes. They pour these energies, loving, wise energies, onto your sun center, your soul matrix, your heart center in the middle of your chest. Clearing fogs, dark webbings, beliefs that are keeping you from accessing wisdom. And also, they pour these loving energies into your crystal center in the middle of your head, clearing the fog, whatever is needed, old wounds that are keeping you from receiving wisdom, from anchoring wisdom. Breathe into that sun center, into your chest, and into that crystal center. Breathe into your head. Feel the healing occur. And for some of you, Lord Kuthumi says, there is a cord, a connection to spiritual teacher, like a guru cord. It's an old one that can go, and it may be from this life or from a past life. Feel the cord. If this applies to you, feel it. Where is it? Feels like a rope that is tied around you. Untie it and let it go. Or maybe there are multiple cords. You will know. Release them. It is time to let go of contracts that we still have in place with people, persons, groups, institutions, organizations that keep us from our own truth. Contracts that have to do with agreeing to follow their teachings and only their teachings, that they have the truth, that theirs is the only path. Any contract that blocks you from standing in your own wisdom. And put your hands on your lap with the palms facing upwards. And Lord Kuthumi and the light beings around you will put all the contracts that you may still have in your hands. Could also be with schools, maybe the school in this life, education, whatever it is. Feel the pile of contracts in your hands. Feel the weight of it. And we take a branding iron, red hot, white hot, and it says cancel or void, and we burn it all the way through that whole stack of contracts. Not applicable, not valid. I cancel this through all time, space, and dimensions. This is not who I am anymore. So be it, so be it, so be it. And then we throw all these contracts into a big fire in the middle of our circle. And we let the fire transmute these contracts and all these energies. Lord Kuthumi and the light beings around you place you and your energy in the Merkaba, a geometrical shape. Two pyramids placed on top of each other. It's your travel vehicle. And breathe into it. Breathe into your body. Feel it. Feel how you are here in this Merkaba. And Lord Kuthumi and these light beings around you take you to a time, a place, a space where you need to be, where you can find the wisdom that you need at this moment. It could be in the past, it could be in the future, it could be on a different planet, in an astral class, or wherever it is. Feel it and breathe. And you will be taken to that space. And when you're there, someone or something will be waiting for you. You will be taken to a space where you will find what is waiting for you. A light, a book, a person, a being, a symbol, whatever it is. Take the time you need to absorb this knowledge, this wisdom into your field, into your being, into your essence. And we will take a couple of minutes to absorb this. You can ask questions, look around, whatever is needed for you. Keep breathing. Keep receiving. And slowly go back. Wrap up whatever you're doing. Go back to the place where you entered the sacred space. You will be taken back through time, through space, through dimensions to your physical body. You click back into place with all the new knowledge and wisdom that you received. We thank these beautiful beings of wisdom that have taken us to where we needed to go. We thank Lord Kuthumi and all the other light beings that were present here. Pleiadian, Syrian, Andromedan, emissaries of light, Dolphin Star Temple, Higher Council of Light, Archangel Michael, our higher selves. Thank you so much. And just breathe in into your heart, into your crystal center in your head. And slowly move your body. And I ask all these light beings to remove all the energetic structures so that we're all in our own energetic space again. Thank you so much. And thank you, light beings in a physical body that were present here for this meditation. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Let me know what you thought. If you have any questions, I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye-bye. Beautiful soul.